Dear black people, especially my black women, are we emasculating men or are we just holding them accountable? Let's have a family meeting because we need to talk about this. I was seeing some things and I was talking to some people the other day. Ladies, are we emasculating our men? And fellas, before y'all get in the comments, say yes, yes, hold on. Because I got a question for you too. Is she actually emasculating you or is she just telling you some shit you don't want to hear? Because there is a difference. So let's clearly define it. Ladies, emasculating a man is constantly belittling, embarrassing him in front of people. You know, comparing him to other men, throwing him his failures in his face, making him feel like nothing he does is ever good enough. And especially using something he told you in a vulnerable moment as ammunition during an argument, or you make fun of him during his vulnerable moment, he might get emotional and you make fun of that. So sis, that ain't accountability, that's disrespect. We have to own that. Because sometimes we know exactly where that man is vulnerable, right, ladies? And when we get mad, ooh, honey, we go straight for the jugular. But fellas, y'all gotta own something too, right? A woman disagreeing with you is not automatically emasculation. I don't know what's going on with my light. Okay? Her being independent is not emasculation. Her saying, baby, you're wrong. That's not emasculation. Her expecting you to contribute, communicate, be responsible, and keep your word, that's called accountability. And sometimes what gets called emasculation is really just a bruised ego sometimes. But here's where both sides need to check themselves, honestly. Ladies, you can be right and still be disrespectful in the way you deliver it. And men, you can feel disrespected without automatically, deciding that a woman challenging you is trying to take away your manhood. Make herself smaller so her man can feel bigger. But it also shouldn't require a man to constantly defend his dignity against the woman who's supposed to love him, care for him, and nurture him. Dear family, dear black people, especially my couples, maybe the question isn't simply, are we women emasculating our black men? Maybe the better question is, where does accountability end and emasculation begin? Fellas, I especially want to hear from you on this one. Make sure you are putting your comments and thoughts, okay, in the comment section. What does a woman generally do to make you feel emasculated? And what are the things that men call emasculation that are really just accountability, ladies? Okay? And don't be rude either, ladies. Don't be rude in the comment. Ladies, what is really accountability? And men, what is emasculation to you? Leave it in the comment. Let's have this family meeting and discussion. All right? Be good to each other. Love you.